Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Gothalion, and welcome back to Destiny. We're a couple months away from the Take a King, and along with the Take a King is going to come a brand new raid. And this is a welcome announcement for any raiders out there, PvE fans, considering that the Prison of Elders didn't quite pan out the way that a lot of us wanted to. I know I was actually really excited about PoE, and it has its moments, but for the most part, I think that it's a little lackluster compared to the raids that we've gotten thus far. I know Dark Below's raid is still considered to be kind of a flop in comparison to the opus that was Vault of Glass. Bungie has not given us a lot of information on their new raid coming out, but they have said that it will be the largest raid to date, making it bigger than Vault of Glass. And Vault of Glass is a pretty large raid with an unexperienced group or even a intermediate experienced group. You can still expect to spend a half hour to 45 minutes inside of Vault of Glass. So what does this mean, and what am I hoping from this? Well, I'm going to guess it's probably going to be about 1.5 the size of Vault of Glass. They know they need to bring a beefy experience with the Take a King to keep old players coming back and new players coming in. So I'm expecting it to be fairly large, and hopefully they're going to bring back that puzzly feel that the Vault of Glass had. You know, it was a raid, it was fights, there's bosses, but besides that, there was a feeling of having to actually defeat the arena itself. The raid itself was an enemy, not just enemies were the enemies. So I'm pretty freaking excited about the Take a King's raid. I'm personally hoping that it is large enough to have to take a few trips in the first few weeks while people are still learning it. You know, like back when I was playing World of Warcraft and we were learning raid encounters, we would have raid nights, and it would take multiple nights within the week to get the raid done. And I'm kind of hoping that that's sort of the route that it's taking with the Take a King, at least for the first few weeks while people are learning the encounters. I'm hoping we go in and it takes a while to get to the first boss and we beat it and we're like, ah, shit, that shit took like 4 hours to get through. Because I know my first through on Vault of Glass, and anybody who was a week oneer inside Vault of Glass, your vaults probably took a while, especially if you weren't going off of guides that you found, say, on YouTube or watching Twitch streamers. The first go through of the vault took a while, so I'm kind of hoping that like hardcore, grindy feel of the first raid returns. As far as what to expect within the raid, enemies, man, it's the Taken, so it can be any of the races that we've seen thus far. I've seen Taken versions of all of the enemies that we've fought, so that means that we will get probably our first Cabal raid experience, which will be pretty cool. You know, everybody probably wants to see a Phalanx boss, right? Right, guys? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. So, you know, variation within the raid will be pretty exciting and interesting, I think. But I think I speak for most PvEers, or at least most of the hardcore PvEers, when I say we're ready for a raid, man. House of Wolves didn't pan out the way that I had hoped, and Prison of Elders has kind of lost its luster to me, but I still enjoy it. I think it's a fun experience. I just don't think it pulls me the same way as a good raid does or did. And the next time we talk about raids, I'm going to talk about solo ability, because I'm currently soloing this, and I've actually been pretty big proponent on the other side of the fence of soloing. Even though I like to do solos, I don't think it should be soloable, as it should be a team activity, but then there's got to be tons of people that disagree with me. I'll do it, because it can be done, but do I think it should be able to be done? Meh. Man, I broke that topic wide open without meaning to. Anyways, so let me know what you guys are looking forward to the raid. What are you expecting as far as size, puzzles, boss encounters? What do you think we might see from all of the different races inside of the Take a King's raid on the Dreadnought? I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. I'm mega excited for it, man, and September honestly couldn't come soon enough. As always, guys, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys back inside of Destiny.